Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I don't always do, and that is pull some oracle cards. I've been working with this particular deck for at least maybe 9 months, and I've been working with oracle decks for maybe about 4 years. I really like them. It's almost like a remembrance of maybe something that I've done before in other lives and whatnot. And yeah, I'm just feeling really cool to come on here and actually pull some cards. And we've got some resin burning, of course, so it's full on in here right now. And of course, we're going to cleanse some of my patterns and stories and stuff out of the cards. And this particular deck is actually a Druid Plant Oracle deck, and I'll leave a link in the description box below if you want to check it out. I'm not sponsored, and I really felt called to this deck. It felt like it was a connection to the ancestors, and I've been feeling called a lot lately actually to connect with that. And if you're new to oracle decks, there are so many different decks out there. I'm sure some of you probably heard of tarot, which is slightly different, and you will probably find there are many different artists and oracle deck, tarot deck creators that will have particular themes that they maybe like to work with. And so get connected with the ones that speak to you, of course. And while I'm here, I'm residing in the land of Amaru, Australia, the beautiful place they call it sometimes. And you can also get plant oracle decks that are related to Australia, and you can get animal oracle decks that are related to the animals here in Australia, things like that as well. So anyway, so I'm going to pull 3 cards, and you can choose a number, and whatever number you resonate with, we'll assign a card to that number, and then you can take away from that what you wish, really. So I'm going to pull 3, gives it a little bit of a shuffle, and so yeah, these are really fun cards to play with, I find. And also, if this is not your, excuse me, itchy nose, like a witch's thing, isn't it, when you get itchy nose? If you're not called to use this kind of practice, that's more than okay. I'm sure there's particular religions in the world that'll probably have their own views on these kinds of practices. Each to their own. I'm not enforcing anything upon anyone. This is a world of free will, and then you have your divine will, so take with that what you wish. Okay, so first number I'm going to say is 26. Second number is 73, and then the third number is going to be 15. So you choose whatever number you want. So 26, 73, 15, and whatever resonates with you will be the card. So this is the card for number 26, 73. I just realised you might be able to see the bottom. And this one is for 15. Okay, so we'll do it in the order which I named the numbers. So first one, as I said, was number 26, and it's Ivy. So I am in a slightly dark room at the moment, so today I'm using my nice little ring light, as you can see there. Itchy nose again, excuse me. And so maybe I'll put it over in this direction, then you can see it better. See if we can get it to focus a little too. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm not going to read from the book for this reading. We'll just use intuition. You know, you can take from this what you wish. And the ivy's like a vine, right? So it climbs and it like grasps onto other surfaces like plants and whatnot to travel. It's interesting. Yeah, there's obviously there's a face there on the rock, and there's a spiral. It's kind of sweet. It's like coming out of a time of like darkness, but obviously, you know, things like that are quite necessary for your own evolutionary process. And yeah, and there's like the moonlight there, so it's like you can see that there's a light coming. There's like you're going through the stage of the, I don't want to say like dark night of the soul, but maybe for some of you it could be that's what you're feeling like you're going through at the moment. And yeah, it's just trusting the process. It's all a necessary part of your evolutionary process, and you get through it. We always get through it. You never get given something that you can't deal with. So yeah, number 26, ivy. Okay, so the second one, 73. What have we got here? That looks like wheat. Obviously this is all going to be written backwards because I've got a front-facing camera. I've got this on at the moment. Yeah, you can see bridges cross there too. Yeah, okay, so this is for those that have chosen number 73. Bridges cross, eh? So it's the collecting, it's the harvesting. There's also like little homes in the background. You might be able to see as well. Yeah. The harvesting wheat, when does that usually happen? Probably in autumn, I'd say. Yeah, so you've planted the seeds, right? For what it is that you're wanting to cultivate. And now you get to pick your crops. Now you get to like get that juiciness, that I keep wanting to say the word prize, but you know, it's the thing that you've planted is now flourishing. It's now growing, and now you get to reap the benefits from that. You know, in and out of focus. Oh well. Yeah. It's definitely a lot more lightness in the card than the 26 there, the ivy. Yeah. Nice. And let's now go to the last one, number 15, eh? 15. What do we got here? Plantain. You know, some of these cards I never really get for myself, which is quite interesting. So obviously they've got the plant of their plantain, but this looks like there could be some stone formations in the background there. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, sacred sites, eh? Sacred sites, sacred places. I'm not really getting a lot of messages with the plantain, so yeah. But I'm definitely the energy on this card is drawing me definitely to the stones, the stone formations, the sacred places, and okay. So for those who chose the number 15, which is the third card, this one is suggesting to find what it is that is sacred to you. So, you know, obviously it could be places, you know, going to places, doing sacred sacred walks, song lines, all that sort of stuff. However, it doesn't have to be going to places. It can be, what is it that you could embody and practice within your life, whether that be on a daily or somewhat regular basis, that allows you to connect in with what it is that's sacred for you. It could be things like having a ritual bath, or taking that walk that you always say you're going to do, going to the beach, even the act of like cleaning, right? Cleaning your home doesn't have to, it doesn't have to be a chore in the sense. So you can change the way that you see it. You can make those daily tasks become more sacred with your intention. What else does it do, like not just physically, but energetically to your space? Yeah. And of course, if you are privileged enough, and in the sense that you have come into the wisdom of knowing about sacred places close to where you reside, take the opportunity to visit. And of course, as always, asking for permission, whether that be from the elders, and if they're not present, and asking the land, asking the elements to visit those places. So I have no idea what the book says about these 3 cards. You're welcome to get the deck yourself and look that up if you really must. And yeah, I'm feeling like closing this now. We're still smoking away with these lovely resins. And I will see you in the next vlog.